Today, just a couple minutes on filters. Hopefully we all know what a air filter is and where it is in our house. It's located in your return typically. But what does an air filter do? It simply filters the air. It cleans the dust, allergens, pet hair, everything like that, right? But not all filters are created equal. So just a few minutes on this, and maybe it'll give you something to look for your own personal house or even your customers. So which one do you need? A lot of people run a 1-inch filter. It fits in your standard return grill. Really nothing wrong with it. If you use one like this where you can see through it, I would probably recommend something different. The field, we call these rock catchers, because if it's not as big as a rock, it's not going to catch it. All right, this fiberglass filter, it actually filters better the dirtier it gets. Okay, so if you have these, I would probably tell you to use something different, but having a filter is better than not. So 1-inch filter, various sizes, 20 by 20, 20 by 25, whatever you have. They're nice and cheap, but they don't do a good job, not in my opinion. So I would say not use those. Once you get in some light commercial air handlers, or even in some houses, my wife and I rented a house one time where we had a return grill in the floor for the package unit that was on the house. So it had a very deep filter grill, and it would handle a 2-inch filter. So I ran 2-inch pleated material filters in there, and it was great. The cost is a little bit higher, and once you start getting into these, you probably have to start looking at how the filter is rated. There's there's 3 big rating systems that filters go by. One is called a MERV, M-E-R-V. I'll try to put that up on the screen. It was created by ASHRAE, which is a big industry leader for heating and air. The other one is called a MPR, Micro Particle Performance something rating or whatever. It was, I think, developed by 3M, and then there's an FPR, Filter Performance Rating, if I get it right, and it was made by Home Depot. So kind of pretty much you can have your own personal filter rating if you want, right? I like good, better, best. That filter wasn't good. This filter is better, but the best one I've used this is a filter that's actually out of my house. If you look at it and the way it's made, it is made to fit in a 1-inch standard return grill, but it's actually 3 inches deep. This filter is made by Honeywell. If you can't buy it at a local heating and air supplier, like a lot of things, you can Amazon it. So I bought these a couple at a time. I've got 2 different size filters in my house, and I bought 1 return grill filter for each of the 2 filters in my house. I didn't want to spend the money to actually cut the ductwork in the attic to install a fancy 4, 5, or even a 12-inch filter media up there. So I opted for a little bit cheaper option. My son was having some allergy problems, so we decided to up from the standard 1-inch filter to a longer life, thicker 3-inch filter. And this one happens to fit inside the return grill in the room. I don't have to get in the attic to do anything. There was no surgery on the ductwork, but it is a much better filter, and I run these for 1 year at a time. Okay, people look at me crazy when I pull this thing out, especially here in class, but this filter, because of its surface area, is very nice, because even though it cost me $35, I change it once a year. And if you look right here, I put this filter in 28 December 2018. For all you new guys out there, service guys, whenever you change a customer's filter, write the date on it. God knows that some customers don't change their filter. And if you're a customer that don't like changing your filter, I would suggest that you try one of these. You can forget about it for a while, and by the time you do remember it, you're probably not hurting anything because of the long service life. My opinion about when to change filters, depending on what article you read, what website you visit, if you're a part of a filter service where they send you filters every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. As far as a residential environment, we change filters on a quarterly basis or a monthly basis because it's easier. Once you get into like a hospital or some type of commercial application, a lot of times you'll have a static pressure gauge on either side of the filter in that unit, and instead of changing filters every 30 days, which can get quite expensive, they change it when it gets dirty, and we can use static pressure to tell us how dirty that filter is. So it's all about gauging the performance of when is the filter too dirty and blocking too much airflow, and when is it clean enough to still allow the right airflow. So this is actually my filter. I don't think the camera that I got will get too close to show you how dirty it is, but it's great. Okay, I ran this from 28 December of 18 all the way to December of 19. And this is the one that I replaced it with. Same thing. I'll try to leave like a model number just to give you something to shoot for. But it's a MERV 10. The MERV, the one developed by ASHRAE, is probably going to be the one that you see the most. But if you get a chance to upgrade the filter in your house, you don't have to do surgery. This will fit in your return grill. If you're a service company, you might want to recommend something like this. There are better filters out there, but I'm not a hospital clean room. I don't need a HEPA grade filter. The MERV 10 is probably going to work real well for a lot of homeowners that are looking to have a little extra air filter, a little extra filtration on their air. So check it out, let me know. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.